Hello, Hope+Elim, Pastor Brown with another E-News. It is so good to be able to share with you. I hope you're having a fabulous day. Why? This is the day that the Lord has made. I pray that you are rejoicing and being glad. Were you here on Sunday for that word that came forth from Mr. Ryan Tunick, who blessed our hearts? Just gave us a complete understanding that all of us are invited to the table of God. We know who's coming to dinner every time. Jesus is always invited and he's always there. So if you missed that word, don't miss another one. God is moving. He is doing some great things in this house and the cupboard is full. We have such great gifts in and throughout this church and we give God all glory. Listen, in this room, we had a fabulous party with some young kids who came over to have cooking with Miles. They got a chance to have a good time with each other, to build a couple of things that was some sweet treats, and they had a fabulous time understanding there's no party like a Jesus party, because a Jesus party don't. Now, maybe you're having one of those days and he's like, yeah, Pastor Brown, party is cool, but sometimes life gets hard. Listen, I got a word just for the moment, just for right now. Proverbs 17, verse 3, and we're going to climb back to verse 1. Verse 3, you wonder why you have to go through. Do you know that our faith is refined in the heat, in the fire, when things get hard, when there's trials that come? It refines us, but it also reveals what's in our hearts. And so Proverbs 17:3 says that fire tests the purification of silver and gold, but the Lord, it tests the heart. Fire is good to kind of see, okay, it purifies, it burns away the dross and all the stuff, and it kind of see, is it true, is it real? That's what happens when we go through. Genuinely, what's in our hearts? How do we react when life gets hard? How do we treat people who don't treat us like we deserve? What does God require of us? How is God purifying you today? We sang a song at the end of the service last week, Purified. And there's a Holy Ghost party going on in heaven. But part of that is he's constantly purifying us through trials, through tests. And so if you're going through one, just know that's a part of the deal. Now, here's some good news, that even when you go through tests and trials, here's some good news and some challenge. Verse 1 of Proverbs 17:1, it says this: I'd rather have a morsel or a piece than having a feast full of quietness and full of contention. I'd rather have a small piece with quietness than a whole lot with unruliness and fighting and argument. This house, we want to honor God even with the little bit that we have. We want to give him everything because he deserves it. Listen, the table is set. God is up to something big, and it's a feast, and you're invited. Come and see what God is doing because the table is set. Now, if you're throughout the week, come for Wednesday as we delve into the book, A Case for Faith with Lee Strobel, how everybody has doubt, everybody have questions. Let's work through those questions together. Also, sign up now as a church, Wednesday nights, community night, Alpha. Come, register, celebrate it with us as we go through this phenomenal class so that we can grow together. The table is set. See you Sunday. Just this time. Together. As you are. Awesome. We love you. Hey.